Hey everybody, this is Brenda Devine from Discover Your Purpose. Hey, I'm touching base with you on the topic of fear. Fear. I'm going to share with you quickly my own experience. You know, God gives us something to do and we walk in it, we talk in it, but sometimes you're going to have to actually prove and authenticate who you say you are. So God gives us tests, and sometimes they look like struggles. And sometimes you're like, God, why are you giving me this to do? I know I heard you, but I'm not. I've been talking it, but but now you want me to do it. Yes, He wants you to do it. You're gonna when you hear it and it is constantly in your spirit and you can't shake it, you calling people trying to get them to say, oh girl, you don't do it, but you got your friends telling you, oh, you need to do what God told you to do. You need to be obedient. What is it in scripture? Obedience is better than sacrifice. And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to do this. You were hoping for a reprieve, but guess what? You can talk to as many people you want to. You can sleep on it. You can try to run from it. You can try to shop your way out of it. You can cry about it, but you're still going to have to do it. So what I found myself was being confused, doubt, calling people, praying about it. And then I'm getting confirmations every which way. I didn't even have to really, well, did I ask? I think I did. I did ask. I asked for some confirmations, and man, did I get them. And it didn't take that long to get them. So I had to accept that. So getting to the fear took my breath away. I was like in a panic of, oh my gosh. Now, just to let you know, my fear is money. I like money, don't love money, like money, and I'm somewhat of a controlling type of personality. So having to give up money and to give up what I think I own and my lifestyle, man, that was a hard pill to swallow. But I had to eventually get past it. How did I get past it? Once again, another friend of mine, a spiritual girlfriend, basically listening to her. She had a web something on Facebook, and I listened to it. I'm like, oh my gosh, aligning myself to God's will, aligning myself to His image. So I had to pull myself together. Now, if I say I'm walking in faith, if I say that I believe in God, then I had to pull myself and align myself to His will. So I did that. Man, when I did that, and I got where I was supposed to be, I felt a sense of gratitude that He would even pick me to do what He asked me to do. So got the gratitude, got the lesson, and out of that, the fruit that came out of that is a spirit of boldness and courage, because you got to be courageous to go from here to there, to being afraid to aligning yourself. I got a spirit of being courageous and boldness. So I'm saying all this to say, hey, I know you're afraid. Whew, but you're going to have to get over it, because one of the things I struggle with is, how am I going to have a conversation with God? How am I going to have a conversation with, how am I going to put this relationship back together if I don't do what He asked me to do? How am I going to, we've come so far, He's brought me so far, He's done so much for me. How am I going to have that conversation? Excuse me, God, I really didn't want to do what you asked me to do, but how am I going to fix that trust? And I couldn't think of how that was going to happen. And then the other thing I was thinking about, how am I going to, when I meet my Maker, how's this conversation going to go? Excuse me, you didn't do what I asked you to do. Who am I going to blame it on? I can't blame it on anybody. The only person I can blame it on me. And really, what am I afraid of? I don't really own anything. Got a house, got a car, got a job. It don't belong to me anyway. Took a long time. And that money that I was concerned about, it doesn't belong to me either. So what am I going to do? It all belongs to Him anyway. So what am I worried about? What am I confused about? So I had to get on board and get on the plan. And the plan was, if you say you're going to follow Jesus, then you need to follow Him. You say it. You pray about it. You worship about it. You praise about it. You study it. then you're going to have to actually do it and follow Jesus. And that means doing what God has asked you to do and following through on those assignments that he's given you. And yes, you're going to be afraid. And the thing that you're afraid of, really, that's your weakness. That's not the first time that weakness has come up, but it's continually over and over. Mine, I have a few, but the one that had not been tested was the money and being controlling. So he tested on me. He tested me. God tested me on that real good, and I didn't think I was going to pass it, and it took a while. And thank God for my spiritual girlfriends that helped me with that, because I kept coming to them thinking that, and they were like, nope, you got to do this. So I aligned myself, but like I was saying, I know I'm talking fast. You're going to have to get past that fear, and you get past that fear by aligning yourself to God, and you can't get over it, and you're just going to have to do it. So, this is Brenda Divine from Discover Your Value, Discover Your Purpose. Just touching base with you, and I will talk to you in a bit. Love you. Bye.